Welcome back.
Welcome back to Dream Daddy.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Look at these daddies. All right, so who should we go on a second date with?
Daddy, fucking Damien, dude. Please.
You want to go on a second date with Damien?
I say Damien or Hugo.
Damien.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
Because I loved him so much last time.
He was, in honest God, he's a good time. That
He's
Damien.
such a good time.
You know?
And I want to work my British accent just a little bit more. I think
Oh, so this is actually
I think
ulterior
I was
motives.
Back into it.
So this isn't even.
Excuse me, I'm an actor. I need to work on my craft.
I need to work
and
on
if I can do it at the same time as recording for this channel, then I guess that's just what we're gonna have to do.
Well, I guess at the end of the day, that is what this is for, isn't it?
It's not always the best medicine. What weird advice is that?
I had a lot of fun hanging out with Damien the other day. I wonder what he's up to.
Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Damien's up to cool stuff.
I open up Dad Book and start writing him a message when Amanda walks in the door.
Okay. Dad, you got a letter.
Oh, is this from Grandma?
No, it's from Damien.
Oh, well, that works. Whoa, can I see it?
We live in the same cul-de-sac. Why did you mail me something?
You could have walked over here. Amanda hands me a piece of old parchment, folded into an envelope and sealed with purple wax. Damn.
Purple wax?
Dude goes all out.
That is so... Oh, it's probably like a really, really deep eggplant, too. Like
Yeah.
Real classy,
like very purple, yeah. I pry off the seal and unfold the letter. In the most beautiful calligraphy, the letter reads. That's you.
Dearest Norbert, I hope you'll find my continued correspondence endearing rather than trying. One can only hope that my use of the slower, more traditional form of communication will showcase my sincere and earnest sentiment that I greatly enjoyed our time together. I write this hastily under the warm embrace of excitement, fearful that I may misstep and speak towards something unwelcome. For now, I hope that you might forgive my boldness. I will simply say that your company has greatly occupied my thoughts. While the afternoon may have been derailed by forces unforeseen, your companionship helped a great deal, not only in the discipline of my child, but in the morale of my spirit. And for that, I thank you.
Unbelievable.
That said, Norbert, if you'll allow me, it would mean the world to me if I could enjoy more of your time. Perhaps a trip to the cinema, followed by a moonlit stroll, would be to your taste.
So this is like a date now.
I eagerly await your response. With great respect, D. Bloodmark.
Oh, wow.
What?
So, I mean, so forward. I love him.
Oh my God, it's such a power move. I love this. He's just like, oh God, fellas, this is how you ask a person out.
Exactly.
You know, just like be real. Just say, hey, I like hanging out with you. Would you like to do, and then insert the exact activity that you want to do with the person into the request for a date.
Yeah.
You know, like have an idea already.
Do it up.
Ugh, I love it.
Amanda and I both look up from the letter.
Wow.
He's good.
He is so good. So you gonna catch a movie with him?
Yeah, I'd better message him on Dad Book and let him know. Amanda slaps my laptop shut.
Yes, girl. You have to write him back. A real letter.
But my handwriting looks like two toddlers fighting over a crayon.
Dad, you have to. He wrote you a letter. That's so cool.
Will you help me? I need to class this up.
Father, I was made for this. Here's what you do. Find tickets to a show that you two will like. Then enclose them in the letter.
Oh, that's classy.
Exactly.
Amanda and I hop onto my laptop and peruse showtimes. He doesn't seem like a romantic comedy kind of guy.
Oh, here's one.
Vampire Crusade 2?
Evil Never Dies.
I don't know, that sounds kind of stupid.
Actually, it's a critically acclaimed exploration into the ennui of existence. It really turns the vampire trope on its head.
Really?
Nah, there's just a lot of blood and vampire titties.
Amanda! Well, let's roll the dice.
Oh, Jesus.
I purchase the tickets and print them out, then sit down at the table with Amanda and to try drafting a nice letter. I start writing. Damien, I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. Hey, good morrow to you on this fine eve.
I like the first option.
I do hope that this letter finds you in good health.
We're in the middle of a pandemic. It's very timely. Good one. What's next?
Hey, remember when your son tried to cask of Amontillado that kid? You been good?
You been good?
I must confess my amateur control of the written word.
That last one.
Yeah, for sure he'd like that one.
100% that last one. Jeez, Dad, have some faith in yourself.
I'm just being honest.
Yeah. Okay, we're trucking along. Let him know how you're feeling.
You find me in good spirits, for I very much felt the same after our last encounter. I did very much enjoy the adventure we found ourselves on last we met. That earnest shit was pretty messed up.
Could you imagine if we get so formal? Like, I hope this letter finds you in good health. I really enjoyed our time spent together. That earnest shit was pretty messed up. Second one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Not bad. Good, action-y sentence. Ask him to hang out already.
True art takes time, Amanda.
Oh, now you're the one who knows how to write letters, huh?
Yeah, really.
Okay.
Well, a strange turn of events, I found myself enamored at the situation at hand. Like Bruegel's landscape within the fall of Icarus, I find myself lost in your details.
No, too
let
far.
Let me get at that.
Let me like get at that dog.
You're like, dog, let me get at that.
Like that earnest shit was messed up, but like, let me get at that dog.
Kiss your teeth. Yeah. This one probably?
Yeah. Bring it home, Pops.
Let me take you out. I got 2 tickets to the movies. I very much enjoy your company. Accompanying me to the cinema. It'd bring me great pleasure to escort you to the cinema. Probably this last one?
Sure. Smooth. Calling it the cinema is a classy move.
Okay. Enclosed, you'll find 2 tickets to Vampire Crusade 2 Evil Never Dies, which I'm sure you'll find both titillating and enjoyable. Best wishes. Hard daps.
Yo, hard daps, dog.
Well, we'll carry on. Probably best wishes.
Probably best wishes.
Right?
We'll cause My Chemical Romance. We'll carry on.
Okay.
We'll carry on.
and then I signed my name, my full name, fancier that way.
There you go.
Norbert Norbs. That's my full name.
Full ass name that the players gave to me.
Norbert Guntheld Norbs. Is this okay?
Amanda, okay, you read.
Oh, sorry. Amanda reads over my sloppy handwriting.
Look at that fucking Comic Sans ass.
It works.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not the fucking calligraphy.
The tone of voice does not match the font at all.
No, yeah. But I do hope that this letter finds you in good health. All right.
You spelled his name wrong.
What?
Nah, just trying to keep you on your toes.
Oh.
Now all you have to do is seal it and put it in his mailbox.
Could I seal it with tape?
That's not authentic enough. I have an idea. I'll be right back.
You gotta tea stain that bitch.
No, you gotta, that's a fun idea actually, but I'm just gonna get wax.
Yeah. Amanda leaves the room and returns with a candle, a lighter, and a small piece of wood. Just a piece of wood?
You gotta have a wax seal.
She lights the candle, which starts to burn down and form a pool of melted wax. What's the other thing? Amanda pours some of the wax onto the folded letter and expertly presses the small piece of wood into it. She lets it dry for a second and puts the wood away, revealing...
Here it is, your sigil.
A little kitten with a bow on its head. Awesome.
Scrapbooking stuff always comes in clutch.
Well, I guess that's all there is to do is deliver it to his doorstep now, huh?
Oh, I thought we were getting a carrier pigeon to do it.
Okay.
I already called my guy.
Really?
How does an 18-year-old have a guy? I have a pigeon guy. Marcus has the good pigeons. So everybody always goes to Mike Tyson, but it's fucking bullshit. It is just celebrity, like floating his name up more. He's not actually that great of a pigeon guy.
Amanda.
Don't get your pigeons from Anthony. They're no good. ...
I don't want to know if any of this is true.
Your daughter, the worst thing she could do is a pigeon guy. Like, if
yeah,
that's
really.
the worst guy she could know.
There's worse guys she could know.
There's worse guys she could have at this age.
I head outside and walk over to Damien's house. I slip the letter into the slot in his door and go back home.
Mission accomplished?
Now we play the waiting game. The night finally rolls around where I'm supposed to meet with Damien. The next day, he had left another beautifully crafted letter thanking me for mine and agreeing to the evening.
Cute.
Amanda helps me pick out a nice outfit, which I wear every day, and show up to the theater a little bit early. It's a chilly night, and the theater is kind of crowded, but it's still nice.
Classy. Show up early. How do you do?
I jump at the sound of his voice, and I turn around to see Damien right behind me. You almost gave me a heart attack. How long were you there for?
I don't know. I just walked up. My apologies for frightening you.
Was that thunder? Is it gonna rain soon?
I didn't hear anything.
What? What the fuck is going on?
I think it's in trying to insinuate that Damien, like, showed up with a flash of lightning like a vampire.
Okay.
What? Regardless, the hour grows close.
Yeah, Damien.
Shall we take our seats in the cinema? I must thank you again for purchasing our tickets. Please, allow me to repay the deed in Sour Patch Kids. Or perhaps Milk Duds.
Oh, gotta go for Milk Duds.
I've never had Milk Duds before.
They're just like chocolate.
Yeah?
Yeah, milk chocolate.
Milk Duds always... I feel like Milk Duds are American clodhoppers. Have you ever had clodhoppers
Yeah, of course.
before?
Yeah. Well, Milk Duds, they don't have the granola and the chunks
Okay.
that a clodhopper would have.
Okay, it's just like a chocolate piece.
Yeah, it's kind of like what are those things called? Like the honeycomb things, but without the honeycomb. It's just kind of like a ball of chocolate. Maltesers. I was thinking of Maltesers.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like honeycomb cereal covered in chocolate. Like that'd be good. I've never had that before.
Love me some Maltesers though. I gotta fuck up a bag of Maltesers. Well, you hate Maltesers? Why?
Maltesers and Whoppers. I hate them.
What the fuck does Whoppers have to do with this?
Whoppers are Maltesers. They're like the same thing.
Oh, I thought you meant like...
Oh, not the burger. No.
I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
There's a chocolate-coated candy called Whoppers that are basically the same thing as Maltesers, but they're just like a different recipe for like the like malty, like crunchy
candy,
toffee stuff on the inside.
It's good shit.
But I don't like either of them. They have like a sour taste to them with the chocolate. I don't know. It's like it's not for me. It's definitely a flavor, but it's not for me.
I mean, you're a freak. We get in line to buy snacks. As we're waiting, I hear a familiar voice behind us. Ugh. I don't know who it is. My dad's here.
I did this one, yeah. Ugh, my dad's here.
I turn around to find, it's Lucian, standing a few feet behind us with a gaggle of other goth kids.
Lucian, how nice to see you. I didn't know you were coming to the theater. I'm so glad to see you spending some quality time with your friends. Whatever, Dad.
Whatever. Still there. We're still there. I remember that bit.
Never gonna give it up. And what movie will you be attending tonight?
They're gonna watch the same movie as us.
My friends are making me see some kids movie about talking animals. I really don't care.
Okay, sure, buddy. I love Zootopia too. All right. You don't need to be a dick about it.
I wanted to see Secret Life of Pets when it came out, personally.
I saw Zootopia twice.
Yeah, dude, that movie was so lit.
It's a fucking good movie.
Well, I do hope you enjoy your evening. We'll be watching Vampire Crusade 2, Evil Never Dies. You? Watching that?
Yeah, I thought Damien would enjoy it.
Ha! Good luck with that, Dad.
Lucian rejoins his friends. I look over to Damien. Good luck with what?
It's nothing. My son loves to tease.
We wait in line for a little longer, and Damien buys us snacks. He seems a little nervous. I wonder what's wrong. Is it gonna be a horror movie or something?
Something like that.
Damien and I take our seats and settle in for previews. Glancing at him, I can see that he's sweating profusely and gripping the armrest. Is everything okay? I'm gonna ask that.
Yeah. Everything is perfectly fine. I'm so excited for this film. I'm a devoted patron of the arts, especially the scary arts. The scarier the art, the better.
Oh, he hates horror movies.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We like assumed that he would want to see a vampire movie because he dresses like a fucking vampire.
Right, but he doesn't like horror movies.
No, he doesn't like horror movies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite horror movie?
Of course I have a favorite horror movie. Mine is Halloween Town. Terrifying.
The Disney Channel one? Oh, interesting. I think Amanda liked that.
I was gonna say, lucky that Norbert definitely doesn't know what Halloween Town is.
That's odd. I don't seem to remember Halloween Town being that scary. I would have expected him to bring up some sort of strange foreign horror film that I've never heard of. Damien's knuckles are turning white. It looks like he's about to rip the armrest off. Oh. Wait a second. Damien, are you afraid of horror movies?
You must be joking. I love horror movies.
Are you sure? The lights dim for the film. Damien screams.
I apologize. I was thinking about something far scarier than this movie, which is not scary at all.
Oh my god, Damien is you. No wonder you like him so much.
I guess. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
I like him a lot.
We settle as the film starts. I offer Damien some licorice and he takes one. I take note of how much his hands are shaking.
However, I admit to not doing well with scary movies. Like I tell people that.
You say it with your chest.
You
would never put yourself in this situation.
No, I'd be like I would go because Norbert already bought the tickets and then mailed them to me and then I agreed to the night.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. You
but
said
I'd be
yes.
like, just so you know, like I hate horror movies. I'm doing this because I want to spend time with you. But like, I fucking hate horror movies.
The title flashes across the screen in bloody letters. Vampire Crusade 2. Evil never dies.
Although this kind of horror movie sounds like a good time. Like, I don't have a problem with gore. It's literally just like human suffering that never gets better and has no hope of ever getting better.
Totally. A pale man with long silver hair, glittering red eyes, and well-oiled abs sits up in a coffin.
I could do this.
Yeah, you can do it.
Okay. Like a hot vampire dude.
Yeah.
Awaken my coven.
Very nice. 2 more vampires slide the tops of their stone coffins onto the floor. Brother, is it time?
Yes, husband, but also mortal enemy. It is time.
The 3 look at each other, and then to the camera. For the Vampire Crusade. Crusade. Because the last one was a little bit off.
Yeah.
This rules. The trio of vampires fly off into the night as foreboding organ music plays in the distance. I somehow get lost in the movie. As dumb as it sounded, it's actually a pretty fun flick. We get to the tense moment of the movie, where Romulus Trueblood sits in a truce meeting with the general of the human army, whose wife Romulus has fallen in love with. Amazing.
This sounds sick.
Romulus, it's good to finally meet you.
General, I agree. It's good to finally blood you.
Oh no! Romulus leaps out and slashes the general's throat. Blood splatters over everything, including the camera.
So bad.
Yeah, look how red the theater is now.
This is dope.
Damien screams again, reflexively grasping my hand. I immediately blush, forgetting about any vampires or blood or vampiric blood.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
No, you can put your hand right here. Puts on his cock. Damien retracts his hand and places it back in his lap.
I was writing a novel in my head about blood magic, and I got to an extremely scary section.
Oh, Damien.
Really? You're writing a novel in your head?
Yeah. Damien goes back
detail?
to quietly stressing out over the movie. It's kind of cute that he won't admit that he's afraid of it. Like, you're very obviously afraid of it.
Yeah.
I wish you would hold my hand again.
Baby boy.
Maybe I could do something to try to make him feel more comfortable.
Like hold his hand again.
I've got it. I'll do what all dads do best. Talk during the movie.
Amazing.
This is a mistake. Tell Jad Hoke, put on a plot hole, ask what's happening.
Maybe point out a plot hole.
Do you think he'd like that? Do you think, well, he's pretty like hoity-toity. Yeah, I think he'd like that. Did you notice how the guard fired 7 bullets and his gun only holds 6 bullets?
Yes. That is absolutely unforgivable from a filmmaking standpoint.
It's almost unwatchable. It's funny how it's so much easier to point out tiny mistakes in the work of others that is actually go to create your own thing, huh?
I feel like
I'm
the fucking like
that.
devs of this like game are just like breaking the fourth wall and looking directly at the audience.
Oh yeah, especially gamers, dude.
Oh man.
Especially gamers.
Oh my god.
Hey, look. That's a anachronism.
Anachronism.
Anachronism. What's that?
I don't know. I only know how to say it.
The rest of the movie goes by relatively smoothly, with only a few whimpers from Damien. Maybe he would have liked the romantic comedy better. We get to the final scene of the movie, where Romulus Badblood and the General's wife embrace each other in his crypt.
It appears that the true Vampire Crusade was the Vampire Crusade in our hearts. Our cold, unbeating hearts.
Romulus and the General's wife begin making out hard. The film fades to black, and the end appears on the screen. Then a hard cut to Demetrius with his rival lover Carmela, who watch the two from afar. Oh no! Twist ending! Our bloodline has been pure for 1,000 years. Romulus has betrayed us by loving a human woman. It will only be a short time before the next Vampire Crusade 3. Evil must die again.
Wait, hold on. An anachronism is a thing belonging or appropriate to a period other than that in which it exists, especially a thing that is conspicuously old-fashioned. Oh, so I think it's like
Damien is an anachronism.
Could steampunk kind of be an anachronism? Because
I don't know.
Technology exists in like steampunk universes, but it's just like it's different. A thing belonging or appropriate to a period other than that in which it exists.
It's really all right.
I don't know.
More thunder, more ominous organs, and the movie fades out again, and a bloody question mark now accompanies the end. They don't make movies like that anymore.
I know, I wish they would.
I really wish they would.
I really wish they would.
Damien and I walk out of the movie theater amidst the throngs of chattering moviegoers. He's a little more pale than I remember, but he's already pretty pale.
You know what I miss the most about the old times?
What do you miss about the old times,
Is like leaving a movie theater and like
talking about the movie.
And like hearing people talking about the movies that they have just seen around you.
Yeah.
You know, like you come out of a movie theater and like maybe like you just got out of seeing Tenet and like the movie theater across from you is showing like the newest Trolls movie and like you're both talking about, and it's just like this like cacophony of like Trolls, but also like crazy action movie, but also like rom-com, but also most recent horror film. You can just like hear people talking about it all at once.
Mm-hmm.
I miss that.
Me too. I miss that a lot, actually.
Yeah. What an interesting film. While the premise admittedly struck me as a pedestrian, I was intrigued by its harrowing love story and great attention to detail in regards to vampiric lore.
Yeah, it was pretty good. A lot more vampire titties than I thought there would be.
Come, the night is young. Let's take a stroll.
Ooh, going out in the moonlight. It's the middle of the day.
I know, it's like still light outside.
Damien is making a point of not telling me where he's taking me. Still, I'm enjoying the walk in the cool night air, being the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Being alone here with Damien is a lot better than being in a crowded theater. We should go see Matt. His work is like right over there.
Yeah, it's like right next door.
Lovely night, isn't it?
As lovely as the company, yes.
Oh, so smooth.
Cute. I mean, like, we should be able to emit, like, eggplant, heart, and, like,
yeah, really, eh? Like, we're getting pretty horny.
Yeah.
He thinks I'm lovely.
It's like, that was the right thing to say to me.
Damn. Okay, here comes the smooth response. Thanks. Cool. Okay.
I like thanks.
Yeah, I guess it's thanking him.
Yeah,
no
politeness is always nice.
Problem.
No problem.
Oh, fuck.
Crushed it.
Crushed it. We stand there, feeling a little awkward. I am sure one smooth operator. Are you getting a little hungry? We can maybe stop off and grab something to eat.
Worry not, friend. I have a plan.
We turn the corner and are greeted by the gates of a cemetery.
Hell yeah.
What?
Hell yeah, dude.
Are we going in there? You're going in there. Shh! Oh!
Vampire Crusade 3, Evil Must Rise Again, starring Norbert Norbs.
No!
Wow.
Yeah.
A little bit of Victorian flavor, Norbert. Trust me.
Here we go. I'm a bit nervous, but Damien hasn't led me wrong yet. I follow his lead as we walk into the cemetery. Statues of angels stare down at us as we follow a path through the faded tombstones. As we crest a small hill, we get a beautiful view of the city. The nightlights sparkle around us. I gotta hand it to him. For being in a cemetery, this is strangely romantic. Getting kind of horny.
Getting kind of horny in this cemetery. Picnicking in graveyards is an old Victorian tradition, an appropriate finish to an evening after a vampire movie, wouldn't you say?
I would say. With a flourish, Damien produces a blanket and a picnic basket. A picnic basket.
A picnic basket.
Wait, where were you hiding that?
Under my cloak?
In my ass. Oh, right. Weird.
So did you sit on this throughout the entire movie?
Damien unfolds the blanket.
That's why you were 4 inches taller than me the entire time.
That's why you were so nervous.
You had a picnic basket in your ass.
Gazing out at the city lights, he produces a bottle of red wine and a fine selection of cheeses.
Oh, I love me some cheese. In the Victorian era, there were no public art galleries, parks, or botanical gardens to speak of. Once rural graveyards became a more popular alternative to church burials, they became the only place that people could see beautiful plant life and fine sculptures.
I mean, yeah, I guess so.
I guess, yeah.
Some tombstones are really pretty.
I mean, this seems straight out of a Wikipedia article, I'm not gonna lie.
That makes sense. This is pretty nice. I have a question, though. How are you so okay with being in a graveyard, but you had trouble handling a scary movie?
What?
I wasn't.
He sighs deeply.
Okay, yes, I was extremely scared by that movie. I was not writing a book about blood magic in my head.
Yeah, I didn't think you were.
I just have never been good at those. I just feel as if because of how I look and act, people expect me to love horror films, so I must play the part. Truth be told, I don't know if I have the constitution for them at times.
Oh, that's alright, buddy. Damien, I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would have suggested another movie.
It's quite alright. I actually did find myself enjoying this one, thanks to your help.
Oh.
Graveyards, however, I think there's something rather beautiful about death. Cemeteries are traditionally built away from cities, away from the realm of the living, and it keeps us rather separated from it. To acknowledge death and become comfortable with it, I think, gives us a certain intimate knowledge of ourselves. To sit amongst generations of those who came before us, to be truly alive in the midst of so much death, brings me great comfort.
Wow, it's very insightful.
Death helps me appreciate life, to savor every second.
We sit and enjoy our food and wine. I don't feel scared anymore. Never thought I'd be comfortable sitting alone in the graveyard at night, but I actually feel very peaceful. Suddenly, it doesn't seem like we're alone. Off in the distance, I see a shadowy figure in the trees. What is that?
I'm not sure.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be Lucian. It noticed us. I'm paralyzed with fear as it began lumbering slowly towards us, its shape taking a more animal form, more feral. I looked at Damien for help, but he's just as afraid and transfixed as I am.
Uh-oh.
I want to scream, but it's stuck in my throat. The creature is getting closer, moving faster. Woof, woof. Oh.
It's a dog.
Oh,
little Frenchie!
As it finally comes into light, the friendliest, dumbest
it's
little
a
Boston Terrier I've
Pardon
ever
me.
seen. It pulls its owner towards us. Oh, dear God. The dog trots over to Damien and sniffs his hands. Damien looks ecstatic. He ruffles the dog's fur happily.
What a beautiful dog.
Hey! We both look up, not expecting to see Robert!
Nice.
Of course it's Robert's dog. He's got a red collar on.
That's the brutal beast that he was keeping us safe
Oh my
from
God, that's right.
at the with the date with Chad.
He's just a good
Chad,
boy.
whatever? Yeah.
No, fucking our buddy.
Not Chad.
It's not Chad.
Fuck, what's his name?
I don't remember his name.
I don't remember.
We'll look it
his
up
name
after.
either. Yeah.
Thanks.
Robert, what are you doing out here on this lovely evening?
Hunting cryptids. What? What? I didn't know you had a dog. This isn't my dog. I found her wandering in the street. I put a leash on her, and now we're walking around this graveyard together.
All right.
Hunting cryptids.
All right.
Damien and I share a look.
See, like, this guy actually people think Damien's the creepy one, but it's like, actually, the gothiest person here is Robert.
Totally.
100%.
Totally.
May I give her a treat?
Sure. Wouldn't give her cheese, though.
Not to worry.
Damien and I reaches the depths of his cloak and produces a small dog treat. What else is it keeping in there?
Amazing.
The dog laps up the treat and crunches away, tail wagging furiously. Damien continues to smooth down her fur. Thanks.
My absolute pleasure.
Damien shakes the dog's paw.
Lovely to meet you, my friend. May our paths cross again.
Robert and his dog disappear into the darkness again.
Robert and his?
I guess that is. Damien stares after them. I didn't know you like dogs.
Victorians loved dogs, actually. Most Victorian women of high fashion would always be accompanied by a small dog such as a terrier or a Maltese.
I did not know that.
I think big dogs are nice too.
Oh, you're scared of them, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, dogs are cool.
I do believe we've had enough excitement for one night. What say we make our way home?
It is 8:30, so...
Yeah, it's about that time.
Damien hops to his feet and extends a hand to help me up. I gladly take it as my knees aren't what they used to be. He packs up his picnic basket and leads us out of the graveyard. As we begin to walking home, I take one last look at the cemetery. It really is beautiful.
Aw,
On a moonlit night, I bet it would be.
yeah.
Like a proper gentleman, Damien walks me to my doorstep.
Thank you, ever so kindly, for your company tonight.
Damien, it was my pleasure.
Norbert, if you'll allow me, it would bring me great joy to offer you a token of my affection.
Damien reaches into his cloak and pulls out a folded, monogrammed handkerchief. He presses it into my hand. I came into this.
During the movie.
That's why I was moving around so
Yeah.
much. Wow. Thank you, Damien. I will use this to dry my tears for those I've lost. Can't wait to sneeze on this. I'm going to wave this at passing ships.
I like that last one.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Aw, you liked it enough.
Yeah, there you go.
I approve.
Damien shuffles his feet.
I just want to say that it's rare to find someone like you. Someone who's open to my eccentricities. It's nice to feel so accepted. Thank you.
Damien gives my hand a quick squeeze.
I love.
Damien blushes and he hastily retracts his hand.
Okay, I have to get back into the voice.
Yeah.
I'm just so excited.
I must take my leave.
I must take my leave. Good night.
Before I can say anything else, he's gone. I unlock the door and step inside. No, Amanda's gonna be like, bro!
Tell me about your date.
Like a whirlwind, Amanda runs to the window and plops down on the couch, trying to look nonchalant. She was totally watching us.
Oh, totally. Hey, Dad, what's up?
Were you watching me from the window?
No, I was just... No!
No!
No, I was just, Okay, yes. How was the movie?
Lots of vampire titties.
Told you.
But, as it turns out, Damien is scared. Wait, Amanda doesn't need to know that.
Aw,
I'll keep it between me and Damien.
Secret.
Scary, cool. Yeah, he's so cool. It's scary.
Nice. Good save. Turn it around.
Nice save, Norbert.
Cool. Great.
Did you know that graveyards used to be a place to throw parties?
Yeah. Sum it up. Sum it up just like that.
I think I'm misremembering that.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty punk.
Also, we saw a dog. Definitely thought it was a werewolf for a minute, though.
How can you be so sure it wasn't a werewolf?
How can you be so sure I'm not a werewolf? How can I be so sure you're not a werewolf?
And how can you be so sure that we're not werewolves?
Look at the look she's giving us.
Playing a game made by other werewolves, trying to hide as werewolves in 21st century society.
Could you imagine that literally every single person on the planet was a werewolf, but we were all trying to keep it a secret from literally everyone else?
We literally don't have to do it?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Amanda's eyes narrow.
I don't trust you.
Nor are you. We make intense, wary eye contact for a second. Anyway, I'm calling it for the night. Don't stay up too late, will ya?
I'll try not to howl at the moon past midnight.
Yay!
Woo!
That was fun.
That was so fun.
Shave with the grain. Good advice. Also, give yourself a razor burn.
Yeah. I've tried that before and it takes forever.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
It makes shaving take so much longer.
Absolutely. We got an S rank. We S ranked it, baby.
Woo!
Woohoo! S for sexy daddy.
S for seduction.
Is that a song or something?
Yeah, it's an Usher song.
Seduction.
Pretty much. That's pretty much how it goes.
There's more.
Oh, okay.